Good morning, friends. So as I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, bouncing and rubbing the baby, I have a project that I started last night that I need to actually finish up. I want to get a head start on fall, and by that I mean we normally drink elderberry syrup or take elderberry syrup and garlic and honey. So last night I was making garlic and honey. I'm going to show you how to do that so you guys can get a head start, because there could be a garlic shortage. You never know. Look at all the things that are happening right now. So because of all this, we're going to get a head start. Plus, the earlier you start this, the better it is for picky eaters or someone who's not a fan of really strong garlic. We do like really strong garlic in our house, but if you're sick, you may not want to take super strong garlic, and when it's really strong and fresh, it's kind of spicy. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. It's really quick and simple. It's 2 ingredients, throw it all together, let it sit. The longer the better. I'll also show you our jar from last year. We still have a few cloves left, and my family actually likes it. My youngest, besides him, she's a little bit picky. She won't necessarily take it. If she's actually really sick, she probably would. We've never had to use it on her, and this would be our 2nd year using it. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Okay guys, I hope you can see this. So I have a huge bowl of garlic. If you can source organic garlic, that's great. That would be the best option. If you cannot, this is our scrap bowl. We're going to throw all of our garlic peelings in there. But if you cannot source organic, non-GMO, or any garlic that is not from China, and you can tell by the little roots here, they're normally chopped off flat and smooth. These still have somewhat of a root left. That's kind of what you want to look for. But the way I see it is, as long as you're getting raw garlic into your body, that's better than no garlic and no honey. And I'm all about doing the best you can with what you have. So do the best that you can. The point of this video is to help you be prepared for this fall. With the sickness that's around now, the potential sicknesses that we could have, and we take health very seriously in this house. And who doesn't, right? Okay, so we're going to start with this, and then I'm simply going to smash the cloves, peel the outer skin off. You can actually save these skins too for some broth that you can make during the winter. So I'm just going to throw it in a jar. The goal with this is to fill it maybe 3/4 of the way full. I did most of this last night, so as you can see, it's probably about halfway full with garlic. And I went ahead and put some honey on there because I didn't want the garlic cloves to discolor. So we're going to finish filling it 3/4 of the way full. And this is all you do. If the garlic cloves are too big for your taste, then cut them in half. But you don't want to mix it finely, because this is going to be like an antibiotic dose. We choose not to take antibiotics unless it's an emergency. We use a lot of homeopathic medicine and herbs, food as our medicine, sunshine, all of that fun stuff. And garlic and honey have so many benefits. Garlic is antiviral, antibacterial. It is actually a potent antioxidant as well. It's rich in so many vitamins and minerals. Why would you not want to take it? We eat a lot in our food, and we take this whenever we feel, you know, an itchy throat, sinus problems creeping up, if we just don't feel well, if we feel like there's some kind of internal, maybe infection going on, we will take this to nip it in the bud. And you can take this multiple times a day, as much as you really want. It's not going to hurt you. It's just food. Because we're using local raw honey and naturally grown garlic cloves. This is such a big help to your immune system. Growing up, I was sick with ear infections and those type of things frequently. And, you know, they give you antibiotics for that stuff. And in my early 20s, I suffered MRSA really bad after a tattoo. And it was very, very traumatic. I mean, I actually thought that I wouldn't be able to have full function of my foot again after that tattoo, and how bad the scar tissue was. I had gotten MRSA in my tattoo, and to make a long story short, it was just very terrible. And when I was doing research, garlic came up in my research, and so I started taking garlic capsules, and that really helped boost my immune system. But I've struggled for years getting my immune system back to what it should be after taking months and months and months of antibiotics, you know, as a child, as an adult. For every thing that they thought was wrong, they would just, you know, give you an antibiotic. And I've fought for years to get my body back to where it should be. So this is why I feel so strongly that these things help, and they do work. You have to be preventative with them. You can't just, you know, wait until you're very sick. If you feel something coming on or you just don't feel right, go ahead and take some. It won't hurt you. And the longer you let this sit and just hang out together, the better it tastes. It does not even taste like garlic by the time you get to it, you know, say 6 months later. And we're getting a head start. This is June. So, trying to get all the good stuff ready before it's, you know, you can't find it, or it's not available, or the price is sky high. And for those who are growing garlic like we are this year in your garden, you guys have some great garlic to use in this. We actually did grow some garlic this year too. We just pulled it yesterday, and I'm so excited. It did so well. These little tiny ones I kind of just don't mess with because they're just so tiny. We give those to the animals. We also, speaking of the animals, we give our animals garlic at least once a week. Like a whole clove. We'll take a whole clove and they'll eat it. Our mama goat that we milk, she will eat it like candy. We give her 4 a day as a preventative for anything that could come up. We're also getting it through her milk, which is great. and we give it to our pigs about once a week, to our other sheep. And the dogs and cats, we give garlic powder. It's more palatable for them, and we'll mix it with our herbal dewormer. They won't just eat a whole clove. The sheep and goats, I mean, they love it. Garlic is also super nourishing to your skin. If you think about it, all the things you're eating, your skin is a reflection of your internal health. We just have to be observant of these things and prepare ahead of time and have these things on hand. If you have them on hand, you're less likely to reach for an antibiotic. And how we take this is we take 4 cloves, they say, is equal to an antibiotic dose. So that's what we do. We give the mama goat 4. And if we know we have some health issues going on, we will take 4. Okay, you guys get the idea. Smash, peel, toss, right? So easy. Rinse your hands because your hands will get very sticky. Okay, we're almost 3/4 of the way full. So this is the jar it's going to stay in. Then we're going to take some local. You want to do local. Local is also going to help you with seasonal allergies. It's also good for reducing inflammation. It's a natural source of energy, antioxidants as well. And we've actually used honey for so many things, even wound treatment. It's amazing. So you're going to fill this up. You're going to cover all of the cloves. And then you're going to turn it upside down because you want the honey to get in between, because it's going to also act like a natural preservative for the garlic cloves. So you want it to coat them well. This is a beautiful, beautiful wildflower honey. It's not our honey. And we're hopeful that next year we will have our own honey from our bees. This is locally bought. Okay, so once you've done that, you can see how it's all kind of mixed up. The thing about this is, every day for a while, you're going to see that this honey, it's going to get runnier and runnier because the juice from the garlic is going to infuse into the honey and make it juicier, not as thick. And you want to almost burp this every day because it can almost ferments and it'll build up pressure. So you kind of want to open it slowly, burp it, and then you want to mix it for a while. You'll kind of get the, you'll be able to look at it and kind of see, like, you know, it's starting to mellow out, and you don't really need to do that. It's done releasing its juice. This is actually garlic and honey from last year. If you can see closely, see how dark the honey gets, much darker as it ages, and the cloves turn tannish brown. And if you could smell this, it smells like very faint garlic and super sweet, delicious honey. So what we do is you take a teaspoon and you'll pick up one of these cloves and a teaspoon of honey, and you'll take it like a shot of medicine, a teaspoon of medicine. That's exactly how you take it. So if you're taking like an antibiotic dose, for us we do 4 cloves. So you would take 4 of the cloves, and try not to get as much honey on each one. And then your last one, you can chase it down with, the teaspoon of honey. And that's it. Last year we didn't make as much because we weren't sure if we would like it. I didn't want to waste it. And this year we're making a double dose. We could also use this for our animals as well. And as my youngest daughter gets older, she will be taking this as well. You cannot fill the jar all the way though, because like I said, how it creates pressure, it could bust the jar or blow the top off. You want to give it room to expand and ferment and do what it needs to do in the jar. Plus, if you have room, the top 3/4 or 1/4 of the jar, that gives you room to shake it properly and move it all around. So this is what our family does for seasonal allergies. Anytime we just feel under the weather, we will actually take one every single day as prevention. If we feel those things are coming on, we will take extra. So this is our natural antibiotic, what we use. And it so far has helped us tremendously. We will also take colloidal silver that we make as well. And in the winter and fall, we do elderberry syrup, lots of vitamin D, at least 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and yeah, that's what we do. And this is real life. You guys are going to see my dishes, and that's okay. I just wanted to make this quick video to show you while I was making it what we do in the wintertime to keep our family healthy. We go to the doctors if we need to, but we try not to because, nature provides all of this amazing, beautiful stuff for our bodies. We have to take advantage of it. And it's so quick to take all of these cloves and honey, mix it together, and you have this already ready before your kids start school, before all the sicknesses in the fall start up. And so let's do it. If you guys make this, or you have any tips about how you make yours or how you take yours or what else works for your family, let me know. And thank you guys for joining. Have a great day.